The German physicist Gustav Kirchhoff gave us some simple rules. When we follow these rules, circuit analysis becomes a lot easier. If that has piqued your interest, come along as we see how these rules go. In a conductor, the magnitude of current is decided by the amount of charge passing through its cross-section per unit time. Suppose I amperes of current are flowing through the conductor. So at any point along the conductor, I amperes current has to pass through each section. This shows that through any cross-section of the conductor, the net amount of electrical charge passing through remains the same. Thus, in a conductor, the charge does not accumulate at any point. Neither is it created by itself, nor does it get destroyed. This means that the electrical charge is conserved. Kirchoff's first law expresses this conservation of electrical charge in a practical and useful way. Keeping this in view, consider a junction O of the network. The currents meeting at O are I1, I2, I3 up to I5 with their respective directions as shown by the arrows. Now in time t seconds, let the charges passing through the cross-section of the respective conductors be Q1, Q2, Q3 up to Q5, which constitute the currents I1, I2, I3 to I5. So, I1 is equal to Q1 over T, I2 is equal to Q2 over T, up to I5 is equal to Q5 over T. With reference to junction O, we note that in time T, the charge approaching the junction is Q1 plus Q3, and the charge leaving the junction is Q2 plus Q4 plus Q5. Hence, from the conservation of electrical charge at O, we get Q1 plus Q3 is equal to Q2 plus Q4 plus Q5. Therefore, I1t plus I3t is equal to I2t plus I4t plus I5t. Therefore, I1 plus I3 plus minus I2 plus minus I4 plus minus I5 is equal to 0. Kirchoff's first law states that the algebraic sum of the currents meeting at a point in an electric circuit is always 0. It is also called the junction rule. We took the signs of currents I1 and I3 approaching the junction as positive, and those of currents I2, I4 and I5 leaving the junction as negative. We could also have taken the opposite sign convention. Let's summarize. In this video, we learnt about Kirchoff's first law. It states that the algebraic sum of the currents meeting at a point in an electric circuit is always 0. It is also called the junction rule. While applying this law, we follow a sign convention where the currents approaching the junction are taken as positive and the currents leaving the junction are taken as negative.